What if the key to transforming your financial life didn't lie solely in hard work or wishful praying, but in something far deeper, a powerful spiritual decree that shifts your very identity from a mere petitioner to a confident heir of divine promises? This video journeys into the revelations behind a sacred SALMO whose unmatched power does more than just ask for blessings. It commands abundance with authority, igniting a spiritual war that breaks chains of doubt, fear, and limitation. You'll discover how courage, unwavering faith, and a mindset armored against negativity become the shield that protects your spirit, opening supernatural doors to rapid restoration and multiplied fortune. This is not about begging the universe to notice you. It's about owning your rightful place in a divine pact that guarantees not only the return of what was lost, but exponential growth beyond what you imagined possible. Join me as we explore how daily declarations, fueled by this SALMO, can root these promises deep within your soul, transforming your financial reality from the inside out. If you're ready to rise above scarcity and step boldly into your wealth-filled destiny, stay with us, and don't forget to follow the channel, because true spiritual empowerment comes from consistent connection. If this is resonating with you so far, give the video a like and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Your simple action helps this message reach more souls ready to embrace their divine inheritance. Today we continue our profound journey from the mindset of a mere petitioner, someone constantly asking, hoping, perhaps even begging for a scrap of blessing, to the empowered identity of a confident heir. This isn't just a mental shift, it's a spiritual transformation that redefines your relationship with abundance, aligning you with the divine flow that is your birthright. The premise of our message is that your financial breakthrough isn't solely about strenuous effort or repetitive pleas. It's about a deeper spiritual decree, a sacred understanding that positions you not as a supplicant, but as an inheritor. This decree ignites a spiritual war within you, a war against the chains of doubt, fear, and limitation that have perhaps held your financial reality hostage for far too long. So, how do we wage this war? How do we move beyond the familiar narrative of scarcity and step into a reality where rapid restoration and multiplied fortune become our daily experience? It begins with three powerful internal armaments: courage, unwavering faith, and a mindset armored against negativity. Let's talk about courage. In the context of financial transformation, courage isn't just about facing down a roaring lion. It's about the daily, quiet bravery to believe in possibilities that contradict your current circumstances. It's the courage to declare, "I am abundant," when your bank account whispers you are lacking. It's the courage to invest in yourself, whether through learning a new skill, starting a venture, or simply committing to a new financial habit, even when the outcome isn't guaranteed. Think about the modern challenges: the courage to say no to impulse buys, driven by societal pressures to keep up appearances, or the courage to confront debt head-on, creating a budget and sticking to it, even when it feels restrictive. It's the courage to pivot careers, leaving a secure but unfulfilling job for a path that aligns with your true calling, trusting that divine provision will meet you there. This courage is not reckless. It is an informed, spirit-led boldness, born from the conviction that you are an heir, not an orphan. It is the courage to speak your daily declarations of abundance, not just in the quiet of your room, but in the face of discouraging news or skeptical voices, knowing that your words are not empty echoes, but decrees of a divine promise. Next, we fortify ourselves with unwavering faith. Faith in this context is not a vague hope. It is the absolute assurance that what you declare will manifest. because it is rooted in a divine pact, not your own limited abilities. Unwavering faith means holding steadfast to the promise even when the evidence of your senses suggests otherwise.
It means trusting the process, knowing that the seeds you plant
Through your declarations and actions will yield a harvest in due time.
Consider the story of the entrepreneur who continues to innovate and build despite initial setbacks, despite market downturns, because they have an unshakable belief in their vision and the divine guidance that inspired it. Or the individual facing a significant financial loss, like a job termination, who, instead of succumbing to despair, uses that moment to faithfully seek new opportunities, declaring their divine provision, and finds themselves in an even better position. This isn't blind optimism. It's a deep-seated knowing that your divine source is immutable and always for you. In a world saturated with quick fixes and instant gratification, unwavering faith is the spiritual muscle that allows you to endure the interim, to remain patient and persistent, understanding that divine timing is always perfect. It's about cultivating an inner stillness amidst the storm of economic anxieties, knowing that your true source of wealth is beyond the reach of market fluctuations or job uncertainties. It's about moving from a transactional faith,
I'll believe when I see it, to a transformational faith. I believe, therefore I will see it.
Finally, we armor our spirit
With a mindset armored against negativity. This is where the spiritual war truly intensifies, for the battlefield is often within our own minds.
negative thoughts, scarcity programming, the comparison trap fueled by social media, the fear of not having enough, the shame of past financial mistakes. These are the enemies that seek to dismantle your heir identity. To armor your mindset means to intentionally guard your thoughts and perceptions. It means actively choosing gratitude over grievance, abundance over lack, and divine possibilities over human limitations. In our modern world, this translates to curating your digital consumption, unfollowing accounts that trigger comparison or inadequacy, and instead seeking out content that uplifts and inspires a mindset of prosperity. It means challenging every limiting belief that surfaces, asking yourself, is this thought aligned with my identity as a confident heir of divine promises, or is it a relic of a scarcity mindset I am choosing to leave behind? It means practicing daily affirmations and declarations, not just as empty words, but as powerful reprogramming tools for your subconscious mind, consciously replacing old, destructive narratives with new, empowering truths. This armored mindset becomes your shield, deflecting the arrows of doubt and fear, allowing you to move forward with clarity and conviction. It's about understanding that your mind is fertile ground, and what you plant there, whether seeds of doubt or seeds of prosperity, will ultimately determine your harvest. When these three armaments, courage, unwavering faith, and an armored mindset, are firmly in place, you begin to experience the opening of supernatural doors to rapid restoration and multiplied fortune. What could these supernatural doors look like in daily life? They are often not dramatic, thunderclap events, but rather divinely orchestrated opportunities, insights, and connections that appear to defy ordinary explanation. They are the unexpected phone call leading to a dream job, the chance encounter that sparks a lucrative business partnership, the sudden inspiration for an innovative solution to a problem, or the revelation of a forgotten asset or unexpected inheritance. These are moments when the universe seems to conspire on your behalf, providing resources and pathways that were previously unseen or inaccessible. Rapid restoration isn't merely getting back what you lost. It often means getting it back in a better, more secure, or more abundant form. If you experienced a financial setback, a job loss, or a significant market downturn, rapid restoration might manifest as a new opportunity that offers not just income replacement, but a higher salary, better benefits, or a work environment that aligns more deeply with your purpose. It's the unexpected gift that covers an urgent expense, the cancellation of a debt you thought was insurmountable, or the sudden influx of clients when your business was struggling. It's the divine principle of giving you beauty for ashes and a garment of praise for a spirit of heaviness. Imagine someone who lost their savings due to a poor investment decision. Rapid restoration might not mean the old investment suddenly recovers, but rather a new, safer, and more profitable investment opportunity presents itself, guided by divine wisdom, leading to a recovery that exceeds the initial loss. It's a testament to the divine promise that I will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten. And beyond restoration, we move into multiplied fortune. This is where the concept of the heir truly shines. An heir doesn't just get back what was lost. An heir steps into an inheritance that grows and expands. Multiplied fortune goes beyond simply having enough to cover your bills. It's about experiencing exponential growth, moving from survival to thriving, from sufficiency to overflowing abundance. This can manifest as your investments yielding returns far beyond expectations, your business scaling to new heights, or creative ventures generating unexpected streams of income. It's the ability to not only meet your needs, but to fund your dreams, to be a generous giver, and to create a legacy of prosperity for generations to come. This is not about greed. It's about fully embracing the divine design for your life, which is one of overflowing goodness. It's understanding that the divine desires your prosperity, not just for your comfort, but so you can be a conduit of blessing to others, an agent of change in the world. This brings us to the core of your identity shift, owning your rightful place in a divine pact that guarantees not only the return of what was lost, but exponential growth beyond what you imagined possible. To own your rightful place means shedding any lingering sense of unworthiness or guilt surrounding prosperity. It means recognizing that you are a beloved child of the divine, an heir to a kingdom of limitless resources. This is not arrogance. It is sacred confidence. It's understanding that the divine source of all abundance delights in your prosperity and has already provisioned for your every need and desire. The guarantee mentioned in this pact is not a hopeful wish. It's an absolute assurance. It speaks to a divine faithfulness that transcends economic downturns, personal mistakes, or global crises. The return of what was lost is a foundational promise, a testament to divine mercy and restorative power. But the exponential growth, that is the mark of the heir, the sign of a life lived in alignment with divine purpose and promise. It means that the setbacks you faced, the lessons you learned, become the very catalysts for a greater, more profound expansion than you could have achieved otherwise. It means that what the world intended for harm, the divine transmutes into a platform for elevation and multiplied blessing. This is about stepping into a flow state where opportunities seek you out, where resources are attracted to you, and where your capacity to receive and give expands continuously. How do we actively engage with this divine pact and root these promises deep within our souls? through daily declarations fueled by a sacred SALMO. The power of a SALMO, a sacred text imbued with divine truth, lies in its ability to anchor your spirit in eternal promises. When you engage with such a text, you are not merely reading words. You are speaking life, aligning your will with divine will, and activating spiritual laws. Choosing a specific SALMO for this purpose is a deeply personal journey, but the act of daily declaration is universal. This isn't about rote recitation, but about infusing each word with intention, belief, and expectation. When you declare these promises, you are essentially pre-programming your subconscious mind and speaking into existence the reality you desire. You are affirming your identity as an heir, silencing the lies of scarcity, and opening yourself to the flow of abundance. Imagine starting your day by reading a chosen SALMO, not just once, but multiple times, allowing its truths to wash over you. Then, you craft personal declarations based on its themes. I am a beloved heir of divine abundance. Supernatural doors are opening for me today. Rapid restoration is my portion, and multiplied fortune flows into my life now. You say these words aloud, feeling the conviction in your voice, visualizing the reality they describe. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's an act of co-creation with the divine. It's a spiritual workout for your faith muscles. As practice roots these promises deep within your soul, because repetition with belief transforms mental concepts into embodied truths. It rewires your brain, shifts your energy, and magnetizes you to opportunities and resources that align with your new identity. It's like planting a seed. You water it daily with your declarations, you nurture it with your faith, and you protect it with your armored mindset. And just as a seed grows into a mighty tree, these declarations grow into a transformed financial reality. This consistent engagement transforms your financial reality from the inside out. It doesn't begin with a sudden windfall, although those can certainly occur. It begins with an internal shift, a deep, unshakable conviction that you are worthy of abundance, that prosperity is your natural state, and that the divine is perpetually working on your behalf. This inner transformation then manifests outwardly. You start making different decisions, seeing opportunities you once overlooked, attracting beneficial connections, and acting with a newfound confidence that naturally draws success. You move from a state of chasing money to a state of attracting it, because your internal vibration matches the abundance you seek. This journey is about reclaiming your power, recognizing your divine lineage, and living from a place of radical abundance. It's about understanding that your financial well-being is not a matter of luck or chance, but a direct reflection of your spiritual alignment and your firm grasp of who you truly are in the divine scheme of things. You are not a petitioner begging for crumbs. You are an heir, called to command abundance with authority, to break the chains of limitation, and to step boldly into a destiny of multiplied fortune. As the great philosopher and spiritual teacher James Allen wrote in As a Man Thinketh, a man is literally what he thinks, his character being the complete sum of all his thoughts. If you truly embody the identity of a confident heir, thinking thoughts of abundance, expecting restoration, and declaring multiplied fortune, then your financial reality must conform to this inner truth. The spiritual war is won in the mind, and the victory is manifested in your life. Will you choose today to shed the old garments of scarcity and step fully into your mantle as a confident, deserving heir? Will you declare your rightful place in this divine pact, trusting that what was lost will be returned, and that exponential growth awaits you? Let us now read from Psalm 37, beginning with verse 23. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. I have been young, and now am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. He is ever merciful, and lendeth, and his seed is blessed. Depart from evil, and do good, and dwell for evermore. For the Lord loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever. But the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. The righteous shall inherit the land, and dwell therein forever. Let us pray. Gracious and loving God, we come before you, not as beggars, but as your beloved heirs, children of a divine pact. We declare our courage to face every financial challenge with faith, knowing you are our ultimate provider. We affirm our unwavering faith in your promises for rapid restoration and multiplied fortune, even when our circumstances try to whisper doubt. We stand in your divine armor, guarding our minds against every negative thought, every scarcity mindset, every fear that seeks to diminish our inheritance. Open the supernatural doors, Lord, that lead to our abundant destiny. Restore what has been lost, and multiply our blessings far beyond what we can imagine. Help us to walk in the confidence of our identity, to speak your truth over our lives daily, and to live as conduits of your overflowing generosity. May our lives be a testament to your faithfulness and the power of your divine promises. We claim this truth, and we live in it now. Amen. Thank you for joining me on this powerful journey today. If this message resonated deeply with you, please take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and leave a comment below sharing your own insights or declarations. Your engagement helps this community grow and empowers more people to step into their divine inheritance. Until next time, walk in power and prosperity,